And she still hasn't said anything. Just pretending like life is great in Paris. I mean, probably not, considering she's going to be indicted for anything she was. Yes. Big L was who put JayZ.
That doesn't work. That was it. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth. Some of you made it, Rob.
JayZ conjures images of chart-topping hits, billion-dollar business ventures, and a power couple that epitomizes success in the entertainment industry. However, beneath the polished exterior lies a controversy that has simmered for years, threatening to unravel the carefully curated image of the rapper mogul. At the heart of this controversy is a man named Ramir Satterthwaite, who claims to be JayZ's son, born from a brief relationship between JayZ and his mother, Wanda Satterthwaite, in the early 1990s. Now, 31 years old, Ramir has brought renewed attention to his claims, reigniting public interest by taking his case to the Supreme Court. For over a decade, Ramir has sought acknowledgement from JayZ, alleging that the rapper has evaded taking a simple paternity test to confirm or refute his claims. Ramir's story begins in the early 1990s in Philadelphia, where his mother, Wanda, reportedly crossed paths with a young and ambitious Sean Carter, better known today as JayZ. According to Wanda, she and JayZ had a short-lived romance that resulted in her pregnancy at the age of 16. JayZ, then in his early 20s and still years away from global fame, allegedly distanced himself from Wanda, denying any responsibility. Unable to get JayZ to step forward, Wanda was left with few options. She named another man as Ramir's father on his birth certificate. This was a decision she later claimed was made under duress and based on external pressure rather than truth. As Ramir grew older, the inconsistencies in his parentage became harder to ignore. The legal battle began in 2011 when Ramir, then in his late teens, decided to pursue the matter in court. Armed with his mother's testimony and legal documents, Ramir sought to compel JayZ to take a DNA test. However, the road to clarity and truth was anything but smooth. JayZ's legal team quickly mobilized to quash the claims, filing motions to dismiss the case on various technical grounds, including jurisdictional issues. Ramir's initial case was dismissed, but this was far from the end of the story. Over the years, Ramir and his legal representatives have tried to reopen the case multiple times. They argue that JayZ has deliberately used his wealth and influence to obstruct their pursuit of justice. One of the key accusations is that JayZ's legal team has employed delay tactics, making it almost impossible for Ramir to have his day in court. Despite the repeated setbacks, Ramir has remained steadfast. His claims have been met with a mixture of skepticism and support from the public. Some argue that his quest is an opportunistic attempt to gain fame and financial benefit, while others see it as a legitimate fight for acknowledgement and closure. One of the most striking aspects of the controversy is the alleged refusal of JayZ to take a paternity test. A simple DNA test could either confirm or refute Ramir's claims, potentially putting an end to years of speculation. The rapper's reluctance has led to further scrutiny, with critics questioning why he would not take the test if he had nothing to hide. Legal experts have pointed out that the burden of proof lies with Ramir and his team. While JayZ is not legally obligated to take a DNA test without a court order, the optics of his refusal have fueled public intrigue. For some, it raises questions about accountability and whether the rich and powerful can sidestep issues that would otherwise be straightforward for ordinary individuals. The case has taken a significant turn with Ramir's decision to take the matter to the Supreme Court. His argument is rooted in the belief that everyone, regardless of status or wealth, should be held accountable in matters of familial responsibility. By escalating the case to the highest court in the United States, Ramir hopes to set a precedent that ensures fairness in paternity disputes involving high-profile individuals. Ramir's pursuit has been marked by more than just legal hurdles. He has faced backlash on social media, with critics accusing him of seeking a payout or clout by dragging JayZ's name into the spotlight. Despite this, he has maintained that his intentions are genuine. In interviews, Ramir has spoken about the emotional toll of growing up with unanswered questions about his identity. He has also expressed frustration with the legal system, which he feels has been skewed in favor of the wealthy and powerful. JayZ, for his part, has remained largely silent on the matter. Neither he nor his representatives have publicly addressed Ramir's claims in detail. This silence has been interpreted in different ways. Some view it as a strategy to avoid legitimizing the accusations, while others see it as an implicit acknowledgement of guilt. The controversy has also taken on a life of its own in the digital age. Social media platforms have become battlegrounds where supporters and detractors voice their opinions. Memes, hashtags, and viral posts have added to the noise, often overshadowing the substance of the case. Despite the distractions, the core of the issue remains a deeply personal one. For Ramir, the fight is not just about proving paternity, but about finding a sense of identity and closure. For Wanda, it is about rectifying what she sees as an injustice that has persisted for decades. The case has also invited scrutiny of JayZ's broader public image. As a self-proclaimed family man and advocate for social justice, the allegations present a stark contrast to the values he espouses in his music and public appearances. Critics argue that his refusal to address the claims undermines his credibility as a role model and philanthropist. At the same time, it is important to consider the potential repercussions for JayZ if the claims were proven true. Acknowledging Ramir as his son would not only have personal implications, but could also impact his public and professional life. It would force a reevaluation of his legacy, both as an artist and as a businessman. For now, the case remains unresolved, with the Supreme Court yet to decide whether it will hear Ramir's appeal. Regardless of the outcome, the controversy has already left its mark, raising questions about truth, accountability, and the complexities of fame. As the story unfolds, one thing is clear. Ramir Satterthwaite's fight is about more than just a DNA test. It is a battle for recognition, fairness, and the right to be heard, regardless of who stands on the other side of the courtroom. Whether or not the Supreme Court decides to intervene, the case has sparked a conversation that extends far beyond the individuals involved, touching on issues that resonate with people from all walks of life. In the end, this is not just a story about JayZ or Ramir Satterthwaite. It is a reflection of the broader dynamics of power, privilege, and justice in a world where celebrity often shields individuals from accountability. It is a reminder that beneath the glitz and glamour of fame lie human stories that demand attention, understanding, and ultimately, resolution.